in things like Mamma Mia. There was Rachel McAdams got an Oscar nomination for, I think it was Spotlight. I think Spotlight. I'm not sure, but she's also the only person to be Oscar nominated well out of everybody. Then Tina Fey did really, really good. Although I think she's been a little bit quiet. I think she's doing more Netflix stuff now because it was like what's it, Unbreakable Kimmy Schmidt? Yep. So that's been quite a success, and I know she's the writing force behind that. And also, does she appear in that? I haven't seen it. She does, yeah. Right, I haven't seen it.
Yeah, it's great.
But yeah, I think not everybody is shone after this film so much.
No.
So it's pretty much. He is pretty Mitch's.
Oh, pretty Mitch.
Pretty much it is just Rachel McAdams, who's also in Marvel film, Amanda Seyfried, who did Mamma Mia and a couple of other bits and pieces. Also, I strongly recommend watching Jennifer's Body.
Oh, yeah.
With Megan Fox. That's very good. Very, very good.
I think a lot of people don't like that film, but I really enjoyed it.
I think that's mostly because of how it was initially sold as being like this ha comedy horror. And it's really not.
No.
It's a lot better than that. It doesn't just star this hot babe from Transformers.
No, she's really good in it,
She is amazing. She's brilliant. Really, really good. But yeah, I don't think everybody has gone on to do amazingly well.
No.
Which is a bit of a shame. Because in this film, like you said earlier, they are so larger-than-life characters. They all pull off each of those characters brilliantly.
Yeah.
And I like this film, and it is pretty much because of the charisma of everybody in this film.
And the writing.
Oh, well, yeah, it's well written. Well done, Tina Fey.
Well written, well directed, I think, and yeah, like I said before, the only character who's a bit flat is Lindsay Lohan's character.
Yeah, Katie?
Katie, yeah.
Yeah.
Which I don't know if that's kind of maybe slightly intentional, because she's sort of, meant to be kind of surrounded by all these, new experiences, new people with a completely different worldview, or if it's just not a very good character. But
even her backstory is interesting, but everything else is like,
yeah.
I don't know. She is still lovely to look at. I will say that.
Yeah.
But yeah, poor Lindsay.
Well, she's got
justice for Lindsay, I say.
I think it's the curse of being a child star, isn't it?
Yeah, potentially, yeah.
Tends to happen quite a lot, going off the rails, which makes sense.
Yeah.
It must be a really sort of strange way to grow up and live your life.
What's your favourite scene?
I think we've got the same favourite scene, unfortunately.
We discussed this before, a little bit of a behind the curtains. Yes, we discussed before what our favourite scene was.
I got there first, but I'm graciously sharing it with Matt.
Muchas gracias, señorita.
De nada.
I know French.
Yes, Matt. It is the scene after the Burn book has been published across the school and they've all fought in the corridors,
which is hilarious.
Which is very good, yeah.
Yes.
And then the principal pulls them all into the gymnasium and gives them a talking to, and tries to get them to communicate their feelings. And following a rather uncomfortable comment from one student about having a wide set vagina, and that not meaning that she's not a virgin. He hands over to Miss Norbury, Tina Fey, who takes on, and gets everyone to talk about it. So the whole scene is just very, very funny. And then they go on to do this trust exercise where they read out an apology, and then fall into the group. It's just, there's so many great things. I think my favourite thing about that scene is the she doesn't even go to here.
I was just about to say that. That's hilarious. Yeah, I really like that scene. I would actually include the fight scene as well. I like the little kid
the whole
saying,
sequence is
like, "Oh, Mum, I'm scared. Can you come pick me up?"
Yeah, I don't feel safe.
I think that's really funny. But that whole bit, I was really struggling to come up with a favourite scene for this film because I just couldn't think of a favourite scene, really. I mean, it's all good, but I could only think of the lines that are in this.
Yeah, because it's such a quotable film, isn't it?
Exactly. What's your favourite line?
Boo, you whore.
Okay.
No, that's my favourite line.
Oh, right, okay. Ha ha ha. That was Matt's attempt at comedy. Thank you. Give me a call, Lenny Henry. I'm available most days. My favourite line is the bit at the beginning where Katie's like talking about being homeschooled, and the group of 4 boys who look a bit rednecky.
The kind of hillbilly.
Yeah. And the one in the middle goes, and on the 3rd day, God created the Remington bolt-action rifle so that man could fight the dinosaurs and the homosexuals.
Oh, God. It's so wrong, but it's very, very funny. That's a random favourite line, given, you go Glenn Coco.
How could you just say that so, yeah.
Because
You go Glenn Coco. That is a
Sorry,
great line. I think that is one of those lines which you don't even see Glenn Coco.
the back of his head.
Yeah, but I say that quite frequently in my own personal life.
Yes, you do, indeed. It's a random line, but it's very good. And I don't know why it's so great.
I like I could just bang on about lines, but I also like the bit where they were talking about seeing Tina Fey, Mrs. Norbury, outside, and it's like, oh, I love seeing teachers outside of school. It's like seeing a dog walk on its hind legs.
Yeah. Yeah, of course it's got a lot of brilliant lines in it because Tina Fey wrote the screenplay. It's just got so many, and that was a challenge, but I really like Boo You Whore just because, and even the line before it where it's because she goes, I can't come out, I'm sick. Boo You Whore is great.
I was really so sure that you were going to say Glenn Coco was your favourite line, and it wasn't even my favourite line, but it's a good line.
No, there's a lot of good lines, and You Go Glenn Coco is a good one.
Shall we get some fetching facts?
Yes, fetch us some facts.
See, I'm not even going to do that line. Oh, God, this film has just got some brilliant lines in it.
Stop trying to make facts happen.
Right, Tina Fey and Amy Poehler coached Rajiv Sarandar on how to rap on his on-screen performance in the school's Winter Talent Show. That's pretty awesome.
That's so good.
Amy Poehler, who also plays Miss George, is also 7 years older than her on-screen daughter, Rachel McAdams.
Oh, wow.
And Lindsay Lohan is 8 years younger than Rachel McAdams.
Oh, wow. That's crazy. Oh, Amy Poehler is just really funny as well in that small role.
Yeah, well, Amy Poehler, because, we've mentioned about 30 Rock, but also we should mention Parks and Recreation.
Of course.
And also the film Sisters.
Have I seen that?
I think It's the one where the parents are going to sell their house and they throw one last party.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah. That was quite fun. Bit silly, but still fun.
Yeah.
And also they're both in Anchorman 2.
Uh-huh.
So, yeah. But they've been in a lot of films together. I can't remember all of them. I think it's like 6 films they've been in together. This is the feature film screenwriting debut for Tina Fey. This was Amanda Seyfried's first film role. I'm doing all surprising sound. The teacher, the principal, Mr. Duval, played by Tim Meadows, broke his hand before shooting and had to wear a cast. So that the explanation for his character, Mr. Duval, had carpet tunnel syndrome was added.
Carpal tunnel.
What did I say?
Carpet tunnel.
Oh, sorry. Amanda Seyfried, who played Karen in the film, was initially supposed to play Caddy, but producer Lauren Michaels thought she'd be better as the dumb girl. I got it mixed up earlier.
Oh, well.
But she did also audition for that. In the scene where the Christmas candy canes are being distributed in the classroom, you go, Glenn Coco, Damien dressed as Santa reads out the name Glenn Coco. While not portrayed in this movie, Glenn Coco is an actual person and a good friend of Tina Fey.
Oh, brilliant.
In one scene, Amy Poehler, when the dog is biting her nipples.
Oh, yeah.
So they had to use cocktail wieners inside her bra to get that happen.
I did wonder.
Oh, yes. In the book upon which the movie is based, the most popular girl in school is given the title Queen Bee. In the movie, the character who fits this description is named Regina. which means queen in Latin, Italian, and Romanian.
Oh, wow. That's very interesting.
Yes, I didn't know that. James Franco was considered for the role of Aaron Samuels, but he lost out to Jonathan Bennett, who hasn't done much.
No.
I think he presents things like Dancing with the Stars or something like that now.
Oh, dear.
He does like that sort of...
Good for him.
Yeah, you go, Jonathan Bennett. It doesn't have the same ring to it,
No.
does it? I love this one. On August 13th, 2013, the White House tweeted a photo of the Obama's dog, Boo, holding a tennis ball in his mouth with the caption, "Boo, stop trying to make fetch happen." This was a play on the line from Mean Girls.
Love it.
I like the fact that Barack Obama is making fetch happen.
Yeah.
This is the first non-Disney movie of Lindsay Lohan stars in.
Oh.
Although it's never mentioned anywhere in the film, the name of Caddy's parents are Chip and Betsy Heron.
Oh, nice.
And finally, fans have officially declared October 3rd as National Mean Girls Day.
Oh.
I don't know why.
Because...
They like the film. And they probably watched the film on April 3rd. No, I'm sure there's a meaning.
I think it's when she says about Aaron. Is it Aaron?
Yeah.
On October 3rd, he asked me what the date was.
What day is it on?
October 3rd.
Also, I pointed out something to you. I wasn't going to include this fact.
Uh-huh.
So, the character Janice Ian.
Yes.
She is the friend played by Lizzie Kaplan. All the way through the film, she's saying how, Damien is saying, Regina said this about her. And she's like, shh, no, don't tell anybody, or please stop. And it turns out that basically Regina George had said that Janice Ian was a lesbian. Now, this all comes down because her nationality is she's Lebanese. So she wasn't a lesbian, she's Lebanese.
I've never noticed that until you pointed it out.
Really nice touch.
Yeah.
So, yeah, that's everything. Give me some links.
If you would like to email us, you can email us on fullmoviepodcast@gmail.com.
Do it.
You can tweet us at fullmoviepoduk, and you can follow us on Instagram at fullmoviepodcast.
Tweet us and message us. We would like that.
We would like it. Follow us, message us, chat to us.
Yeah, we've had quite a few people messaging recently,
Have we?
And it's I've had a couple of other podcasters reach out. So there was the Bizarre podcast. I think that was it the Bizarre podcast? I think so. Really lovely guy, and he does obviously ghosty paranormal stuff. But he was talking to me about curses in films and stuff like that. Just a really nice guy, and it's lovely to have so many people come and just chat to you.
Yeah, it is.
So, and it's been so nice getting to know everyone that we know.
Yeah, it's good fun. It's really, really nice to hear from people,
It
and
is really nice.
It doesn't have to be necessarily about, an episode.
Yeah, just say, how you doing?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh,
Or if you want to, just say, do you know what film I like? No, what film do you like? I like The Dark Tower. And I'd be
and then we'll block you immediately.
we would never.
I would.
I'd be like, that's interesting. Why?
Oh, well, yeah, exactly. I mean, to each their own.
Have you seen The Dark Tower, actually?
I tried watching it.
I haven't. I was like,
Well, I'm not, although I am a big Stephen King fan, I'm not a big fan of that series at all. It's not my cup of tea.
It's a science fiction thing.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But I don't mind, it's not about science, I just think it's stupid and long-winded and weird. So, but I did try and watch the film, and I failed.
Oh, you were doing so well watching films, and then you failed with Dark Tower.
I gave up. I gave up on it.
I might watch it one day in my life.
Well, good luck.
You glow Matt Toppin.
You go Matt Toppin. Yeah, so, oh my goodness. It's going to be episode 30.
It is going to be episode 30. Huzzah.
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 Have we got anything special planned?
We do.
We do.
We do. So, as some people may have noticed, we're getting a little bit longer in our episodes. We are going to potentially do our longest episode ever next Wednesday.
This coming Wednesday,
Coming Wednesday. Wednesday.